Sean accidentally cracked open a duck egg and heard a metallic clink. He immediately sensed something was off. Upon picking it up and inspecting it closely, he discovered a shiny golden egg inside the shell. Excited, he took it home to study it carefully, only to realize that it was actually made of pure gold. Overjoyed, Sean immediately shared the discovery with his wife, but to his surprise, she looked distressed. It turned out that just that morning, she had sold the duck to a farm owner. Hearing this, Sean was instantly furious. He quickly drove to the farm and, after some haggling, bought the duck back at 300 times the original price. The farm owner told him the duck was in the backyard, but when Sean got there, he found that all the ducks looked identical. Everyone was baffled, not knowing which one to pick. At that moment, Sean suddenly remembered that their duck would lay an egg whenever it heard a dog bark. So, the whole family got down on the ground and started imitating dog barks. However, it was too noisy, and despite their efforts, there was no reaction. Disappointed, the boy opened the door to leave, and suddenly, all the ducks rushed out. Everyone quickly chased after the flock, and in the chaos, Sean even fell into a pond. Just when they thought they had lost the duck, one duck quietly followed the boy. They were overjoyed, and to verify if it was the magic duck, Sean imitated a dog's bark on the spot. And sure enough, the duck laid an egg. The golden egg was estimated to weigh at least 10 pounds. Back home, they did some calculations. If the duck could lay 1 egg per hour, that would be 25 eggs a day. In less than 6 months, they could become billionaires. But the most crucial thing was to keep it a secret. Sean hid the golden eggs in various corners of the house and even kept a close eye on the duck at night, thoughtfully closing the windows and covering it with a blanket, completely ignoring his son. However, the next day, the bank suddenly called, urging them to pay their debts and threatening to sue them. Left with no choice, Mary took the golden egg to the bank, but they only accepted cash. She had to go to a gold shop to exchange it for bills. This money not only solved their debt crisis, but also allowed Mary to get a makeover. When she got home, Sean noticed the change in his wife. After learning the truth, he was furious, worried that the secret of the golden eggs would be exposed and land them in jail. At this point, their friend also came to their house. After understanding the situation, instead of objecting, he supported Mary's actions, believing that even if they told others, no one would believe that a duck could lay golden eggs. To avoid suspicion, Mary started taking the golden eggs to different gold shops he had every day to exchange them for money. The couple soon owned luxury cars and lived a wealthy life. However, the unexpected eventually happened. Due to the large influx of gold into the market, the police also began investigating. They even sent top agents to secretly monitor Sean's family. Through the window, they were surprised to find the family imitating dog barks at a duck. To their amazement, the duck actually produced a golden egg. While Sean was away, the agent approached his son, claiming he wanted to give him a BMW bicycle in exchange for a glimpse of the duck. He then imitated Sean's dog barking, and sure enough, the duck laid another egg. Fortunately, Mary arrived just in time to take the golden egg away. The agent immediately reported the incident to his superiors upon returning. Within just 2 minutes, the police arrived at Sean's house, demanding that they hand over the duck to the state. Otherwise, they would be sent to prison for animal cruelty. Upon hearing this, the little boy quickly got on his bicycle and secretly escaped from the garage with the duck. The police discovered the duck was taken and immediately pursued in their cars. By this time, the boy had hidden inside a garbage truck, successfully evading capture. However, the duck couldn't stand the stench inside the truck and jumped out. The boy tried to catch it, but the duck ran into the street, causing traffic chaos. Luckily, the boy finally caught the duck and quickly jumped into a friend's sports car to escape. But the police soon caught up and stopped them. Despite the boy's best efforts to protect the duck, it was eventually taken away by the police, and Sean was arrested for intentionally harming an animal. The duck was then brought to court as key evidence. To prove that the duck could lay golden eggs, the agent imitated a dog's bark in an attempt to induce the duck to lay an egg. However, the duck recognized its owner and refused to lay an egg no matter what. Left with no choice, the court forced Sean to imitate a dog's bark himself, which finally resulted in a duck egg. But when the judge cracked open the egg, it turned out to be just an ordinary egg. In the end, Sean was found not guilty, and the duck was returned to him. The whole fiasco came to an end. If you were the person involved, would you want to own such a magical duck?